Hello, today I'm going to show you how to do the triple crochet stitch. I went ahead and chained 13, and for the triple crochet stitch you work into the 5th chain stitch from the hook, which means you're going to end up skipping 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where you're going to be going, right in there. Okay. Now the triple crochet stitch requires you to yarn over twice. It does feel a little awkward until you get used to it, but that's just what's required. So alright, so before you actually put your hook into the chain stitch, it looks like that. You have 3 loops on your hook. Alright, so we're going to skip 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Now you yarn over, pull through, and you should have 4 loops. And you're going to yarn over, pull through just 2 of them, yarn over, pull through 2 more, yarn over, pull through the last 2. I'll do that again. Yarn over twice, insert your hook into the chain stitch, yarn over, pull through the chain stitch, yarn over, what did I say, yarn over, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And again, yarn over twice, into the chain stitch you go. I've said it before that I go through both sides of the V on the chain stitch. You can do it either way or any way you want, really. Alright, so you yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 more, and yarn over and pull through the last 2. See, you can see like they're pretty tall compared to, you know, like the double crochet obviously is the next one down. I think I'm going to do a video showing you like comparing this. I'll do like a couple rows of each stitch and see, so that way you can see a comparison on the height. And obviously like the actual the height measurement will determine, you know, based on your tension and what size hook you're using, but okay, I'm going to work my way to the end, and that way I can show you how to do the turning chain. So I'm going to hopefully speed up. I noticed that I do tend to like readjust my yarn a lot. I've noticed that in my videos. I think it's really just habit. I do it mostly on the first row just because I want to make sure that that it starts out correctly. And because I'm going probably a little slower than I would if, if I weren't, videoing it. It does tend to look a little weird, but hopefully you'll forgive me for that. Alright. Now don't forget to yarn over twice. Because I don't use the triple crochet stitch all that often, so it's sometimes easy for me to forget, so I always have to make sure I'm doing it correctly. Even though I've been crocheting a really long time, it still happens. Alright, now here's the last stitch. And last one is always a little bit of a pain. Here we go. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Alright, so you should have 10 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Now, the triple crochet stitch requires that you your turning chain be 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now you are going to work into this stitch right here. And the reason for that being just because of the way the final product needs to look, because it's so tall, you kind of want the stitches to actually line up. Alright, so you yarn over twice, work into this stitch, yarn over, okay. I'm going to do a few more. So you yarn over twice, go through basically the gap there, okay, and so you can see there, you know, it works like that. Now, just like on the double crochet, because of the way the turning chain looks, sometimes there's a little bit more of a gap. Usually, I mean, there are ways that you can correct it, but most people don't even bother. As long as you're consistent, it looks intentional. Alright, now I'm going to work my way to the end, and I will be back to show you how to do the last stitch. Okay, so I'm almost done with this row, and I just wanted to show you. Now, this is actually the last stitch that you worked before. This one right here, and this was the chains that you skipped. So you are going to work into that little gap right there. See? Okay, just like you normally would. Okay, now you have to work into the top of that chain, and it's, you know, it's always a little bit of a little tight there, but it's fine. So what I normally do is I kind of flip it around so I can just look, so you can see there's the V there, and that's where you need to work into. And sometimes you have to kind of wiggle it in, but like I said, it's really tight, but you can manage, I promise. Alright, and there we go. Pull through, lift with 4, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through the last 2. And again, you should have 10 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that way you don't end up accidentally increasing or decreasing. I always tend to count when I start, just to make sure. Now, I mentioned the gap. As you can see, it's here and here. You can see it's a little bit, the spacing is a little bit bigger, but once your final project is done, it's not really noticeable, or at least I don't notice it as much. But that may just be because of the type of yarn that I'm using, which this yarn is the worsted weight yarn. There you go. That's the triple crochet stitch. I hope you have a great day.